Hey goalies, welcome back to another episode of UnLock Interviews. Today, we're sitting down with Stefano Cantali, a Mercyhurst University goaltender, which is NCAA D1. Before we begin, go check out UnLock Goaltending. UnLock is an online goalie training program that will help you train like an NHL goalie each and every day. We have free training resources as well as on ice, off ice, vision, and mental strength training programs. We're here to help goalies get better, and we want to help you too. So go online to unlockgoaltending.com and start training for free today. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Every week, we'll publish interviews with NCAA, major, junior, and professional goalies, as well as goalie coaches across North America and even some in Europe. Subscribe today and never miss an interview. Hey goalies, Josh Aycock here with UnLock Goaltending, and on today we have Stefano Cantali of Mercyhurst. Stefano, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First question I have for you is really just take us through your career, the steps of your career, kind of from start to finish, and how did you get to where you are now?
I've been a goalie for 13 years now. Starting at a young age, I was always left behind. Coaches wouldn't really give me a chance. Always getting cut for reasons of height, weight, or small details that as a kid shouldn't affect you. Once I achieved midget, a coach decided to finally give me a chance. And when he gave me that chance, I took it and never looked back. Went to tryouts, did extremely well. I made the team. Beat out all the other goalies that were ahead of me the year before. And no one thought I was going to make the team. By Christmas time, I was the best goalie in the league. And I was moved up to midget AAA to replace a goalie that went up to major juniors. My first year juniors was extremely difficult. I only got to play 15 out of 75 games. It was rough on the confidence, rough on the will to play and wanting to go to practice every day. And then finally, my third year of juniors, which was last season, I took the net and ran with it. I was not going to let anyone stop me. I was named goalie of the year. I beat 2 league records. Was invited to try out for Team Canada at Christmas, which is probably the best hockey experience I've ever had. I got to make the team. At the tournament, we were ranked to finish last in the tournament, and we ended up going to the finals and finished second. It was the greatest experience of my life, and it's because of that tournament that I'm here today. Currently playing Division I college hockey. It's a dream come true. I knew nothing about college hockey until I got to Team Canada and scouts started to notice me and talk to me about it. My roommate actually is the reason I'm at Mercyhurst right now. After the tournament, he called his coach and told him about me, and a couple of weeks later, I was committed to Mercyhurst, and here I am now.
And obviously, you've faced some adversity along the way. Could you just take us through maybe your hardest moment, your rock bottom moment, and then how did you overcome that?
It was probably my first year juniors because hockey's always been the biggest part of my life. I grew up playing this game, and I've done everything possible just to make this dream come true. When I had to sit down 75 games, it was a long season. I didn't have the motivation to go to the rink anymore. I didn't have that feeling you get when you strap on the pads and you get on the ice anymore. I wasn't happy. I was always depressed, and not being able to play and being with guys that weren't very supportive of it didn't help the case. But in the end, it made me grow as a goaltender and helped me succeed now.
What is one piece of advice that you would offer to a young and developing goaltender based on your past experience in your career?
Trust the process. No matter what, there's always another way. As a kid, I was getting let back every year. Coaches never wanted to give me a chance, and no matter what I did, it was never enough. There will be someone that will give you a chance, and when you get that chance, you have to run with it. Never stop giving up. Keep fighting is the only thing I can say, because that's what I did to make it where I am today, and I don't regret a second of it.
What is the biggest difference that you see between playing junior and now playing NCAA?
It's really the speed of the game and the team's work ethic. In juniors, there's always those guys that are extremely lazy and don't want to work. And in college hockey, we're playing with 25-year-old men who they have a chance of making a dream come true, and half of them are going to sign pro at the end of the season. So these guys are in the gym every day, working hard and battling no matter what the occasion. we fight every day so that we can get a spot and play.
What is one weakness right now in your game that you're working on?
For sure be playing the puck. I've had a really tough time playing the puck in juniors. I've gotten a lot better because we put in a lot of work in it, because I've finally learned that it's an extremely important part of the game. Helping your defensemen out, it helps the team out in many ways. I have trouble reading the play when I stop the puck because I get very nervous with it. So my coach has been working with me with that every day, and it's been getting a lot better. I'm able to stop the puck properly and make a proper pass without panicking, but there's still a long way to go. The biggest part of my game is my speed. It always has been side to side. I'm very fast, and many coaches these days want big goalies that don't move as fast. And I believe with the equipment being smaller and smaller every year because guys are having trouble scoring, speed is going to become a big part of the game.
What do you know now that you wish you knew last season?
How important it is to eat well and rest. In juniors, I didn't have the best eating habits, and I wasn't the most restful guy. I always wanted to do something, and coming to college, I realized how important it is to sleep and relax and rest my body, because lifting and skating every day takes a strong toll on your body at the end of the week. And it wasn't the same in juniors since we didn't lift every day and we didn't practice every day. And I wish I would have known that, so it would have prepared me better for college.
What is your favorite part of playing NCAA now?
Well, first of all, it's a dream come true. If it wasn't for college hockey, I would be hanging up my skates last season and I wouldn't be playing hockey anymore. It's a dream for me to be able to play 4 more years, a chance for me to go pro after this. I love the fact that I live with all the guys. We're with each other 24/7. I get to get on the ice as many times as I want in a day because the ice is just reserved for the hockey team. So it's just a perfect situation. I love being on the ice, and I'd do it all day long if I could. Class gets in the way of that, but I get to do it the rest of the day.
What are 2 or 3 principles that you would say have guided your life?
For sure, one of them is never giving up. No matter what I decide to do, I'm going to stick with it till the end. If I made the decision to come to college, I'm going to fight to make sure it was a good decision. If I made any decision I make, I have to stick with it to the end and make sure I see it through. Also, being true with everyone around me. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm not going to, if there's something wrong, I'm going to talk to my coach about it. If there's something that I want to fix, I'm going to talk to someone about it just to make sure that everything in the aspect of hockey is going well, so that not only am I helping myself, I'm helping the team. Because at the end of the day, that's 2 biggest points is putting the team before me.
Stefano, I want to thank you so much for joining us here today. You are such an inspiration, and even in your story talking about how everyone passed you over until that one coach gave you the shot. That's a story that I think a lot of goalies can relate to. So I just want to let you know how much we appreciate you and your time and your sharing your story with us and with the goalie world. I think a lot of goalies are going to take a lot from it. So thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you very much. I extremely enjoyed this opportunity.
Yeah. Huge thanks to Stefano. If you want to stay in touch with him, follow him on Instagram at scantali33. Find us online at unlockgoaltending.com and also on Instagram at unlock_goaltending. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Every week, we'll publish interviews with NCAA, major, junior, and professional goalies, as well as goalie coaches across North America and even some in Europe. Subscribe today and never miss an interview.